Hey guys, back at it. This is day 84 in my 100 days of daily diary challenge. We are moving so rapidly through this. It is crazy to think that 84 days ago I started this journey, and it was prompted by a meditation devotional session where I just felt like I needed to record my daily diaries and post them on a large platform. So here I am doing it. And I am appreciative of everybody who's listening in, everybody who's found me, finds value in this content. Maybe you find humor, maybe you have a number of different responses to it, but I appreciate it nonetheless. So let's get into day 84. We are still in New Orleans with my love. Today is the last day of the event, and we got up semi-early, packed up all of our stuff out of the Airbnb, packed up into the car, ready to go to the event, getting to the event, kind of setting everything up. The food trucks were there again, so some really fire breakfast. It's all been really good. I've really, really enjoyed it. Just because we were, secluded at this specific event and place didn't mean that we didn't have great food. So I was loving that. Then today is a shorter day just because everybody's wrapping up early and heading out. So we are just hanging out today, trying to get some sales going. They're doing more gameplay, and my love and I walked around to all the different vendors to see what, they had to offer. He was showing me different things about, the airsoft and Milsim and all this stuff, and explaining everything. So that was great because that was helpful. Got to meet a lot of people. There was a point in the day where we did get to go through the park and not the whole thing, but just a portion of it and take photos. And so that was cool. I got to go in and see all the rundown rides and the buildings. And while it's sad and it's heartbreaking to see something in ruins, it's also really cool to see how people have come in, probably illegally, but anyway, how people have come in and done their graffiti art and kind of made it this unique space, where, maybe not a lot of people go through an abandoned amusement park just looking for graffiti, but it was cool to be able to see these art pieces that the artist created. And, a lot of eyes were put on them this weekend. So that's kind of cool. And, so the day kind of went pretty quickly. And we are hanging out waiting for a raffle to happen, which is kind of cool. Getting to see everybody so excited, winning things, talking about the different businesses and companies, and talking about the event and how well it went, and just the excitement of the whole thing. And that was a lot of fun too. And then it came time to just pack it up and be done. We wrapped it up kind of early, but not early, and headed on the road. And so my love had two of his friends who had come with us, and I had to drop them off on the way back home. So it is going to be like a 10 to 12 hour drive in total. So, we hopped in the car, we got on the way. It was kind of cool to see in the daytime going out of New Orleans, all of the really cool nature spaces. We drove through a lot of different states and got to see a lot of different spaces and scenery. My love did most of the driving, which was amazing. I was able to help him out and do a good chunk, a solid 3-hour drive. And this was testing my patience and tolerance and a lot of different things. It was very interesting. But it was also quite expansive in the fact that, I needed to be real with myself and in my own body and feel when the fatigue hit and where I would have just pushed through, or when I was getting cranky and irritated, and like why I was getting that way. And so, I was able to push through and work through some stuff on the way. And, where before I would have been like cranky and irritated because it's like, everybody's sleeping and I gotta drive and this and that and the other thing, and try to have like a negative tone to it. But I volunteered to drive so that my love could get a break and he can have some rest and sleep. And there was nothing negative that should come from it because I was offering a service out of love. And while physically tired and fatigued, I can still recognize that it was out of love. And so I was quickly able to shift the narrative of me being upset and frustrated in a moment of tiredness to, I love you so much and I'm glad you got rest. I'm done, like, so that was basically like the whole day was just like event in the morning, driving most of the day in the afternoon and evening, driving all the way through to, the next day, which, I will get to tomorrow. I will post that one as well. Sometimes when I do these like weekend trips and I'm like trying to consolidation sometimes works and it sometimes doesn't. But we were actually listening to The Greatest Secret in the car ride for a little bit, and it was so amazing to listen to it again. I think once I finish through all of the books, I might re-listen to them because, I want to grasp some of the points. And it's also a very relaxing listen, at least for me. But I've been touching base with the kids all weekend. They've been, pretty good. It's chill. We've just been relaxing, hanging out, having, fun time, getting into new shows. So it was nice to be able to connect with the kids over the weekend. They're always super excited to be home and to kind of hear what my adventures are. And I tell them all the time that eventually we will have more adventures of all of us going out and doing fun things together. So that is my day 84, and I will wrap it up here. So I hope you guys enjoy my content. If you do, please like, share, comment, subscribe. It brings me joy to see those things. But if you didn't, it doesn't matter. Don't do anything if you don't want to. So I do appreciate everybody who is listening, and I definitely appreciate all the people who are so close in my life, my kids, my love, my family, just my close friends, even the people I encounter just, like I said, those elevator experiences when you encounter somebody in the wild out there, on the sidewalk, in the elevator, like I appreciate all of those interactions as well. So I will catch back with you tomorrow, and I hope you have a great one. Peace.